have the pleasure of having Nancy from Nancy's Ranch here with me. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, George.
How are you?
I'm great this morning, thank you.
Well, we were talking a little bit off the air, but Nancy's Ranch, you would know it. And as you come off the freeway at Magic Mountain Parkway, just past Turney Road, and before you get into all the apartments and everything that are on the northbound side, you see a bunch of Christmas trees, and that's where Nancy's Ranch is. Am I right?
That's correct.
And you offer Christmas trees. You offer, it looks like, all kinds and all sizes, right?
I do. I offer all kinds and all sizes.
Right now, how long has this particular ranch been in place?
The original ranch was started in 1978, planted in 1978, and slowly moved across the freeway from the 126 and 5 location into the industrial center, and was called Windmill Christmas Tree Farm at that time. And my dad originally started. I went to work for him in 1980, and slowly but surely we moved under the power lines and south, crossed the river, and ended up on Magic Mountain Parkway, and that's the only little farm that's left out of the original 60-acre farm.
Wow. Well, even still, I mean, it's a great location because everybody knows where it is.
Yes, it is a great location.
And you have people, obviously, that return every year and come back, and you've seen families who grow up and everything.
Lots of wonderful, dedicated customers come back and tell me every year, we're so glad you're here.
Now, you offer, aside from Grand Firs, Fraser Firs, Noble Firs, Norman Firs, let's see if I'm missing any, Douglas Firs, and the Monterey Pines, you offer not only pre-cut trees, but you can also go and cut your own, correct?
Yes, you can cut your own Monterey pine. That's what grows down here in the Southland. Unfortunately, we can't do firs here, but a lot of people think they can come to Nancy's Ranch and cut a fir. No, it's a Monterey pine that we grow there. And
so now, is that like a big chunk of the business, or people usually come to get their own pre-cut, or is it kind of half and half? Or
it's grown over the years. Now the pre-cut business is bigger than the cut your own business.
Well, I would say that, from that perspective of the lumberjack aspect of that, it's probably a lot easier to pick a tree out that you're going to get. And I know for me, for example, cutting your own, I'm not really good with tools. That's why I'm here on radio. If it's steeped in virtual reality, I can handle it. But I could see that, though, and that's the idea of cutting your own fresh tree that you can take home, and that's your tree, and decorate it. But you do have people who come back and do that every year, right? And families that take part of it.
And even if you're all thumbs, you can cut a tree.
Yes, it's true. It's back and forth,
easy.
really.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. Now, and you offer, obviously, you can load it on the car for everybody and do all that other good stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, is there anything when people go there? What type of experience do they usually have, or what can they expect once they go to Nancy's Ranch?
Well, I like to think it's sort of a basic farm experience, and we have tractors and things growing there, and there's no big hype, with jumps and other things that some people put on their places. It's just very basic, low-key farm experience, and a lot of people really enjoy that, I found out.
Well, that's good, because it's no distractions. Going there, getting the tree, the family participates. Now, you were telling me also off the air that you have a lot of quote-unquote adoptees and people that have worked for you over the years, and you put the kids to work.
Yes.
and I know that Carol Rock, who's our news director, her son had worked there at least 1 year, right?
Yes, I believe it was 1 year.
That's Carrie, and I think I remember when he was actually doing that. It was his first big job. But that's kind of neat that you also offer the local community and the local kids, in a lot of cases, their first job, and a job that actually will give them the idea of what real responsibility means when it comes down to a job and customer service and all that good stuff, and tying trees to cars and everything like that. So that is terrific. So you can go there. It's Magic Mountain Parkway. You can either cut your own tree or pick from a huge selection. And it looks like you have some pretty good prices on trees too, as well, right?
Yes, actually, the cut your own trees up to 12 feet tall, $49.95 any tree.
You can't beat that.
And you don't have to cut a 12-foot tree. You can cut down a 12-foot tree to a 6-foot tree if that's what you would like.
Oh, that's the flexibility. That is terrific. And it looks like now you have a coupon as well. It looks like on your website if you go to nancysranch.com, correct?
Yes, I do.
And what this says is print out this coupon and save $5 on any pre-cut tree over $20. Cannot be used with other discount special sales, but that's pretty cool. So you can go and actually save $5 off of your already tremendously awesome prices that you have.
Plus, I should mention that we also have a coupon with Hotspot that is $5 off any tree, so not just a pre-cut.
That is terrific. And again, that is located at Magic Mountain Parkway. There is an address if you need it, but you actually can see. You'll see where the Christmas trees are.
Under the big line.
Under the big power lines, and it's before. If you're heading westbound, it's before Turney Road. If you're heading eastbound, it's before you get into town. You can see it's on the northbound side. You can't miss it. That's Nancy's Ranch, nancysranch.com. And is there a phone number in case they wanted to call and ask anything specific?
661-255-6943.
Well, quite the holiday tradition here in Santa Clarita. Nancy, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, the time is 9:46. We got some